My number one purpose for coming to the state conference for the Association of Athletic Directors is to grow as an athletic administrator. And I feel if I'm able to grow from the knowledge, the wealth of information, the professional development piece and aspect that they provide here, then if I'm able to grow, I'm able to provide those resources and tools for our coaches back in Beaumont ISD. And my job as athletic administrator is to provide resources and tools to the coaches so they can be successful. And if they're successful, then our kids are successful. So this conference really provides me an opportunity to grow as an athletic administrator.
Perfect. What are some takeaways for your coaches back in Beaumont that you would recommend if they want to come attend that conference next year?
The wealth of information and experience they have here, not just with the presenters, but also with the number of athletic directors they have here. You're able to gain a little bit of information and knowledge from each and every individual here. Athletic directors that have been in the business for 30, 40 years, and some new athletic directors that can give you a new perspective in every area dealing with athletic administration, from game supervision to selling and taking tickets to providing coaches and students with the resources and tools they need. It's just a wealth of information and experience here at the Texas High School Athletic Directors Coaches Association Conference.
And how has this grown in the last 7 years?
I'm very impressed with the number of participation, not only from the 6A schools, but now you have 5A athletic administrators, 4A athletic administrators, all the way down to the 1A. So I started in 2010 as an assistant athletic director, and the growth and the relationships that you have just continues to grow each and every year.
Have you signed up? Are you part of the TAC curriculum now?
Yes, I signed up in 2010. I've been in part of that program since 2010, and I'm still working on those hours.
And what's the ability to be a graduate of TAC? What will that enable you to, once you complete all those 28 courses, how advantageous is that for you in your career?
It's advantageous because when you go back to your district and you speak to the superintendent or the associate superintendent about things that you want to bring or implement into the athletic program, as far as supervision, as far as making you provide security at games, as far as advertising, you are saying, hey, I'm not only coming up with these ideas, but I've been providing information and the training, and the certificate shows you that I've been providing information and training, not just what I want to do in Beaumont ISD or any other school district, but what school districts are doing across the state and across the nation.
This is a very diverse crop of athletic directors, not only just in everything, including so many women being part of athletic directors. Is that encouragement to you with some of your coaches who may aspire to be athletic directors and they're females, to show that anything is possible with this group that's here?
I think it is great that we have a diverse population of people attending this conference, because as an athletic administrator, part of your job is to make sure non-traditional sports grow as much as traditional sports. I think we're moving away in the state of Texas where it's just football and now moving to basketball. It's very important for all our students to be able to be successful in those non-traditional sports as well as traditional sports. And when you continue to invite and encourage and support and hire adverse people and bring that information in, or those people in, you'll be able to bring those people to the table with new ideas.
One other thought, you were ravaged with Hurricane Harvey last fall. Did this fraternity of athletic directors surround you in any way to help you with things that you had no idea how to manage?
Hurricane Harvey taught me a great lesson. You always think about electricity when you're dealing with losing power. But you never think about, I've never experienced, in Hurricane Harvey made me experience for the first time, the loss of water. How often and how much you use water each and every day. But because of the relationships you have with the surrounding athletic directors in my region, as well as the relationship you have with the athletic directors that's in this organization, they reached out and provided opportunities for our student athletes to go and practice at their facilities, use their facilities to wash clothes, just made it very comfortable and accommodating for us to be able to lean on them and provide us the support we needed until we got back on our feet in Southeast Texas.
So who were some of those school districts that came up big for you that without them helping?
Nederland ISD, Port Neches, ISD, Port Arthur ISD, Hampshire for Net, East Chambers. Those surrounding school districts really reached out to us, and when we called on them, they also picked up the phone and responded and provided their facilities and gave us opportunities for our students to get back to a regular routine as soon as possible.